Back in the old saddle chairs here.
Welcome back to another episode of Through Thick and Thin with your favorite hosts. I'm Pelle.
And I'm Torrie.
So, man, how's it been?
It's been good.
Yeah?
It's been
1 week
since you looked at me. That song's good, man.
It's Bare Naked Ladies, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
See, you're going with the Recover Monster today?
Yeah, rehab. I don't know what's with like monsters and like rehab. Why I call it rehab?
Because it's got coconut water in it, so it's got electrolytes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, they try and capture every market there is. They're like, we'll make a sports drink, we'll make a gamer drink, we're going to make an alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
We're going to do it all.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, they're like, Rockstar's got the alcohol, the actual alcohol. Monster's like, we'll take the recovery.
This is so good.
They're good. They're not carbonated, right?
No, I don't think so.
See, my problem with not carbonated monsters is I just chug them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this will be gone real quick.
There's no self-control.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to? Your week's been good. We watched the Grey Cup Sunday. Bombers
Yeah, that
versus
was
Alouettes.
It was rough. It's a rough game. I honestly thought they had it. And that last 3 minutes of the game?
Yeah, they fell apart.
Yeah.
It wasn't good, but at least it was a close game.
Yeah. It was entertaining right up until the end, but we really should have slaughtered them.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I didn't watch much CFL. Actually, the only game I did watch was the Super Bowl. Or the Grey Cup. Big fan. And from what I understood, the Bombers were kind of the best team in the league, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The ones in your fridge are better.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
A little colder.
Yeah.
You know.
They just this tastes old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
I don't remember.
Dang, you just been holding it for a while?
Yeah, it's been in my fridge for a week.
Nice. I think you were the one who informed me that, like, as a non-beer drinker, I never knew, but beer goes bad.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's neat. How long, like, typically would a beer last, would you say? Like, would you drink one?
Around me?
Yeah. Oh, God.
A lot. Like, my dad will buy a 2-4, and it'll last him a whole year. But by the backhand, like now, the beers that he has are kind of getting gross, but he keeps offering me them. And I'm okay. Thanks, Dad.
Love to spend time with you, Dad.
Yeah. And, like, they take, like...
There's just no crack when you crack them, eh?
It's got a weird taste. Like, they get, like they almost become bread in a can.
Ooh.
When they've been sitting too long.
You can taste the
I think there's an expiry date on the case or on the cans. I'm not certain.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. It's crazy that something that's fermented can,
Go bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense. Yeah, so we watched the Grey Cup, caught that game, and then, what have you been up to for the rest of the week? You just kind of regular old week?
Regular old week, yeah. Yep.
It's pretty
tame.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sports are kind of, now it's just football pretty much, eh?
Just football and hockey.
Hockey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't watch either, really.
And this year's schedule for the NHL's been kind of weird for the Jets.
Has it? Yeah?
Yeah, it's like a lot of spaces in between games and stuff.
Dang. Yeah, they don't play, what do they play, 3 games a week usually?
Every other day or every second day.
It's like 3 or 4 then.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you have to recover a little bit more from that. Nice, man. So a buddy of ours was going to fast, and somehow I found myself on that train, and I'm still fasting.
Oh, really? You're doing that 72-hour fast?
I'm actually I can tell you right now, I am got the timer still going here, 94 hours and 57 minutes.
You're still fasting?
Yep. And
how do you feel?
So I'll share a few things with you on the experience if you're interested.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested.
So the first little bit maybe is a little tough, but the first, like at the 24-hour-ish point, it was like I felt really focused. I felt really good, like really sharp. I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. The mornings typically have been the worst. Like that's been the toughest. I can really feel it. And then as the day goes on, if I'm busy, I'm fine. But if I'm not too busy, then I can start to feel a little bit. And then I had someone who I asked that they had fast before, actually for 5 days. Yeah. And they said that around the 3-day mark is you don't really even want to eat. I was like, oh, I can't see it. I'm pretty hungry. And then yesterday was the 3-day or the 72-hour mark. And I got home and I'm like, I don't even care to eat. Like I just walked the dog, showered, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed.
So at what point is it become an eating disorder?
Tonight I'll end it.
Yeah?
Oh, that's actually I was gonna make a phone call while we're on this podcast.
Okay.
I was actually gonna call Domino's and order a pizza.
Nice.
So if you want to partake in that,
No, I'm good. I'm on a fast as well.
are you? How fast?
About 30 miles per hour.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
nice. Do you mind if I make this call right now?
No, go for it. The
Cool.
audience might mind.
You think they'll care? I'm just kidding. I won't do it on this thing.
That's another excuse why you're not. You might be developing a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna wilt away. I did another thing. I did go from like that 200 to 205 mark, and this morning I weighed myself, and I'm 192.
What?
Yeah, but a lot of that's gonna be water.
So
Yeah,
that's almost, what is that, 10 pounds?
yeah. It's like 12 or 13, like depending on where you go from, right? Yeah.
But you've been drinking water though, right?
Yeah, I have been drinking water, which you can imagine how the bowel movements have been. Like, ask yourself, what is left in your bowels if you're only drinking water?
What religion is where they fast for like X amount of time, like a week, right? That's Muslims, right?
I think a lot of do. I think there's like in the Christian religion, Jesus fasted for 40 days.
Wonder how they do it.
I've heard someone who's done it.
Who's done it, really?
Yeah, they lost like 40 pounds.
How do they do it?
You just don't eat. Your body can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
How long do you think I could go?
I think you could do 40 days.
You think I could do 40 days?
Yeah, I think you could if you wanted to. You were sober for a month. That's pretty good.
That's true. Yeah.
That's challenging.
Yeah. And I already don't have lunch, so.
Do you not eat lunch? You skip lunch?
No,
Yeah.
I skip lunch.
Yeah, I think it's been good though.
I'll maybe have like a snack.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, sometimes that's nice too. Like that is one other thing. I've gotten like way more work done because it's just like you're like, oh, I'm gonna go.
You don't have time to kill eating.
Yeah, you just keep doing stuff.
Yeah,
which has been that's been good. And then my anxiety is way lower, like way lower.
Really?
Yeah, like my anxiety is like dropped. Definitely like a little bit more.
You've been
emotional.
eating bone broth and like soup broth. No, nothing.
Just water, dude.
That shit's
Just
wild.
water.
You should. You should do 96 days. Fuck it.
90, double it.
Double it. Yeah.
Well, I haven't even done like this is tough for me. Like it's still tough.
What was the hardest? What was like the first 3 days?
Today's been the hardest.
Really? Because you know you can eat.
I think it's because I know I can eat, and I felt very nauseous all day today. Like when I'm not doing like this, I feel fine.
Yeah.
With clients, I feel fine.
Are you having energy drinks and stuff?
Nope.
Wow, you went full.
Yeah, man.
No caffeine, hey?
I had pre-workout.
Okay.
Yeah.
That pre-workout must have hit you like a truck, though.
Not that much because the pre-workout I take doesn't have a ton of stimulants in it. It's more so like pump ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, like having nothing.
Yeah, definitely did. But the workouts.
If you had a monster right now, you'd probably fucking levitate.
Maybe. Yeah, I might.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's been good, but definitely like the past 2 days, it's like a much more calmer feeling and just assessing different things.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And weird dreams. Weird dreams. I did go in the sauna a couple nights ago on an empty stomach, and I got out of there, and I'm like, crap. I'm just gonna shower, drink a bunch of water, added some salt to the water, and then went to bed.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been good.
Now, at what point does it become an eating disorder?
I think if you do it like out of necessity, like you feel like you need to do it, like in terms of like like you need to do it to lose weight. Like my intention is definitely not to lose weight.
You were just experimenting.
Yeah, like it was one of those things I actually went into with no purpose, but found purpose in it, which is kind of cool.
Jesus, yeah, it's like found God, baby.
It is kind of cool. Like there is different things, and I mean in those different things too, it's like been a little bit emotional of a week. I would say.
Really?
Not to bring the podcast down.
Yeah,
but a little bit emotional.
Okay.
It's like, do you want me to get into it? Do you want to hear it?
If you're comfortable with.
Sure. I'm just gonna cry on this thing today. Hey,
yeah.
Just bring the energy down. Like for me, like sometimes, like especially like, doing different things, and I mean, it makes me so like grateful for you being my friend. And I know everybody's like, oh, this is getting cheesy or corny, and I'm not gonna complain or anything. I'm really grateful for you as a friend and stuff like that. Sometimes, especially being like service industry, like serving people a lot, you're doing a lot for people. And at the end of the day, you're almost like, oh man, I feel like I gave so much. And then you sit down and you're like, oh, I'd like to, it'd be nice, like recognition or different things like that. It's easy to complain about that. but sometimes it kind of gets to you. And maybe this week it was like, oh man, I'm tired. Like,
No one's saying,
shit.
you're saying thank you, but no one's saying.
That's what it feels like. Maybe
Yeah.
that's not reality, but sometimes that's what it feels
Yeah.
like. It's like, hey, what else can I do for you kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then not back. But things like this podcast and stuff like that, I feel like that's a good like reset. It's like we're back in it. We got to have a laugh and go.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week, I think with the fasting combined, just that perspective.
Bottled it all up.
Yeah. I made it through that. I thought I was going to cry through that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's good. And it like for me, at least makes you grateful for different things.
I thought you were only going to do like 72 hours.
I was only going to do 72 hours.
What made you push it?
That client he does 5 days.
Oh, and
he's like at the 72-hour point, he's like usually 3 days for him.
Yeah.
He's like, it's gonna be okay. Like you're gonna be fine. Rethink it at that point. And I did. I was like, I feel fine. Like, why don't I just keep going to see what happens in this next little bit? Because it was like every like 24-hour sequence would be like a new.
How much water are you drinking during the day?
I'm not even tracking it, man. I'm just drinking when I'm thirsty. So maybe like 3 shaker cups a day. Yeah, not much. I'm just not thirsty.
That's wild.
Yeah. And I've been like, dude, when I poop, it sounds like I'm peeing.
Now, how tired are you? Like, do you feel like exhausted?
Today, yeah.
Just today?
Just today. The other days
But the other days you were not exhausted. Was that
No.
because you were burning off reserves?
I think so. And I think like just the fact of like, it's almost like you want to keep busy. Doesn't let you think you're exhausted. Like when I laid down in bed, I was like, okay, now I'm shot. Like now I need to sleep. You just fall asleep.
Did you sleep good?
Oh, yeah.
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 Dang. Yeah, I should try it.
Yeah, I think you could do it.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like your hunger doesn't really, at least I haven't noticed, hasn't increased.
My thing is if it's around me, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
If it's not around me, I won't.
There was a point too, like the protein bars downstairs.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah.
Nikki got home late from work one day and was gonna go walk the dog. She's like, "Could you make me something for supper?" Cooking bacon, eggs, hash browns.
That's the ultimate test, though.
Toast, peanut butter, and honey. And then the psycho part of at least my
Yeah.
brain kind of kicks in. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat this shit.
What'd your wife say when you're like, I'm gonna not eat for?
She doesn't give a shit. Like she's like,
yeah, that's
this
par. That's
checks
par for the
out.
course. Yeah.
So
Okay.
it seems like something you do. She's like, why? And I'm like, well, what better time? Like my workouts, because we're going on holidays, have all tapered off, so they're not very intense. And we're going to Mexico, so I'm like, what's the downside of dropping a couple pounds?
Yeah, you leave for Mexico tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
So you fasted for 5 days, and now you're like, I'm gonna go to an all-inclusive, all-you-can-eat and drink,
Yeah.
and just pig out.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't absolutely destroy me, but
Yeah, because
watch
you're
me
me
go
eating resort food for
watch
the
me
first
drink,
time.
have one drink and just be
comatose.
thrown up in pools and shit.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been neat, man.
You feel more in touch with yourself, eh? More emotionally?
Definitely, yeah.
Really?
Like definitely like things
Why do you think that is?
I think
Because you're sleeping better?
I think you have the space to do it. Like you're not I don't know how to describe it. It's very like it sounds so cheesy. I don't want to sound like super cheesy because it sounds like hippy dippy.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is like there's space. Like something, for example, as simple as the other day I forgot my gym timer, which I need in the gym. I forgot it on the table and I had already sat down in my car. And there's nothing that fires me up more than having to sit back up out of my car and go back inside. And instead of being like, shit, like don't forget that shit. Like, come on. And
you
then
cried.
No, I just was like, oh, well, I got time. I'll just go get it. Went inside, went and got it. Just came back to the car. Like, it's okay. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll take it, which is nice. But
do you think it's a placebo effect that you think you're
That could be too.
contributing it to this fasting?
yeah, just because the only thing that makes me kind of sit in between is that I didn't have that intention. Like, I didn't know that. All I knew going into it is that our buddy was going to do it, and I wanted to kind of see what either beat him or see what he felt during it. And I was curious.
Did he do it, our buddy?
He's going to do it next week.
Okay.
He's going to do...
For the same amount of time or 72 hours?
I hope he does. I think he's planning 72, but I think he could beat me easily. That guy can be nutty if he wants to be.
Yeah, that he can. That he can. That's wild that you just told yourself you're not going to eat for 5 days.
Yeah, it's such a spur of the moment, like 10-minute conversation.
I've never thought of not doing that.
Yeah, I didn't up until that.
You
night
try
either.
not drinking water.
Water? There is water fast. Like Dana
That's
White.
got to be dangerous.
I think Dana White, didn't he do 86-hour water fast? Water and food?
He had bone broth, I'm pretty sure.
I guess, yeah, so that would be water. Yeah, I do. People do water fast, though.
That's more dangerous, I would imagine.
I would think, and I wouldn't know what the benefit of starving yourself of water would be.
Weight loss?
I guess, yeah, but you're just gonna load it
for a
back
cut,
on.
maybe.
Yeah, you do that before
Yeah.
competitions.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I'll probably gain like majority of it back pretty quickly, like in the next week or
It's
so.
super disproportionate though. Like you just all goes to your thighs or something.
Yeah, it goes to some weird
Yeah.
location.
Yeah.
The weird thing too is like my muscles are like stringy. Like there's no like water in them. There's no like pump in them. There's nothing. Like working out, like I
Yeah.
worked out still.
It hurts. Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. You just don't feel anything.
Oh.
Like you're
Okay.
just, you have to really think about like actually
Mhm.
feeling your muscles. It just feels like, and everything's like, doesn't have power. It doesn't have any pop. At least for me. Maybe
Yeah.
someone else is going through this and they're
Mm.
like, this guy's full of shit. But that's the way I felt.
Wow.
So if you guys do a 5-day fast or a 4-day fast or whatever it is, 3-day fast, let us know.
How long do you think you could push it? Like if you were really, like if you were dire needs, you know?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to think about that. Because I think that's something like if I thought about it, I would
You'd
try it.
Yeah. That's a good
Like there's a
point.
part of me, like Nikki was like, are you going to do it for the whole time we're at the holiday? And I hadn't thought of that yet. And then as soon as I
And
started
then you're
thinking
like,
of it,
oh,
I was
I
like,
could see how far I could push it.
that'd be pretty sick if I could do it all the way through a
You
Mexico
do not want to do that in
holiday.
Mexico.
Yeah,
No, that'd be
right?
the
And,
worst
like,
place to try that.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'll just
Yeah.
clear that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think-
Especially because you paid for the food and the drink.
yeah. I think it would
Well
become an
indulged.
issue if you like got hooked on like seeing the number. Like if you got hooked on seeing the number
Watching
and you
your
could,
weight plummet.
and you
yeah.
could feel your health deteriorate and
Yeah.
you had signs of it, and then
Yeah.
you're like, no, I've got to keep going. I've got
Yeah.
to keep going. I think that would be
Okay.
great. And me feeling nauseous right now too. Like I was debating on going till tomorrow morning at least. And today feeling nauseous, I'm like, no, I think I'm good. I'm
You're going to have one slice of pepperoni pizza and you're going to be full.
just gonna puke, dude. I've heard that. Like
Yeah.
everybody's been telling me to ease into it with fruit and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm just thinking I'm gonna order a pizza, and they're like, just like be careful.
Huh.
But we'll see. It's been good. Anyways,
Yeah, that's cool.
you want to move on?
Sure. Yeah.
One thing, okay, I didn't write this one down. I do have some news here, but one thing that popped into kind of my day today is we complain about something a lot, and that's paper straws.
Yeah.
Did you hear the news?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Unreal. Hey.
What was the deal? Like, what happened?
They're like, this is impractical.
So single-use plastic products are
Are
back in Canada, baby.
In Ontario, I think. Just
Oh.
Ontario.
What?
I don't think it's like,
It's not nationwide?
I don't think it's nationwide. I think it's just Ontario.
But that's the
But
plan is to go province to province?
I would imagine. I'm not certain. I never actually, I just read the headline. So,
Oh, I hope it is, man.
yeah.
I'm so
That's
sick of iced
exciting,
coffees
eh?
in
Yeah.
summer and that straw just
Yeah,
becoming
yeah,
like a
dude. Yeah.
flipping closed vagina at the end.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and then plastic bags. I love seeing a landfill littered with like white spots on it.
Yeah. Or now there's landfills littered with blue and black and all those different green,
Mhm.
those recyclable bags.
Yeah, the
Like,
fabric ones.
Yeah, that you have to pay for.
Dude, it pisses me
It's
off.
tit for tat, really.
Like, it pisses me off so much. I always I walk into the grocery store, I go get my groceries,
Yeah.
and then I'll buy a bag every time.
Yep.
I'm just like, nah, I'll buy a bag.
Yeah. Did you hear how they're asking for tips now at self-checkout stations?
What?
Yeah.
Who are you tipping?
The robots, I guess. I don't know.
What do you
Yeah.
think they do with the money?
Probably internet prostitution.
Yeah. Guess someone
They
has to.
get, there's like AIs out there that are willing to do anything for a couple bucks, right?
Yeah, it goes to like the AI OnlyFans
Yeah.
accounts.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. Because, I mean, to be fair, those self-checkout systems are only making minimum wage, right? So,
That is right. If that.
yeah.
I mean, they might not even be making that.
Yeah.
They might just be on tips.
Do you think they'll unionize self-checkout stations?
I think it'd be dumb of them not to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think if they, if they keep going, they're going to be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And the people at the tills are really going to just not be doing their job.
Power to the employer, right?
Yeah.
Or employee.
Employee, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Starbucks is going to go over to a AI system?
They could. I mean, you could make those drinks on a conveyor belt.
Yeah. That's actually scary. Like if they're
Like if
what are
how
they-
much? Yeah. Well.
if they're
Yeah.
watch you don't
Yeah.
bite the hand that's feeding you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing that I just thought of. My mouth is incredibly dry,
Yeah. I can.
so my tongue
I
keeps
can hear
sticking
it.
to the top.
I can hear it.
Yeah, sorry if the audio is just me smacking my lips. My lips are dry too, dude. I got chapstick though, baby.
So what was that like in your office? You have like that tub of substance on your fridge.
That's honey.
Oh, okay.
I cleaned it. Oh, yeah. I need to throw that out.
I thought that was. I'm like, what the hell is that? It looked like when someone gets liposuction.
Oh, the fat.
Yeah, that looks like the fat
It does
in the
look like
bags.
that. So that was in my fridge for a long time. I know honey doesn't go bad, but the water I thawed my fridge today, and I forgot that was in the drawer at the bottom. For some reason, I didn't see it, and it actually got into the honey.
Ooh,
It filled up, so it's got water in there. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna throw it out.
that's unfortunate.
But
You ever just eat honey raw?
yes.
Yeah, that's my.
Do you ever?
favorite.
Sometimes
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
take a spoon
Yeah.
and I'll dip it in peanut butter, and then I'll dip it in honey, and I'll just
Yeah.
suck on the spoon
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
6-year-old.
Dude, I'll like at restaurants if they have those jams out on the I'll have a strawberry jam with a spoon.
Yeah.
I'll just have one.
Who taught you that? Did anybody?
No, well, my mom and dad. They're like, yeah.
You know why? They grew up in a tougher time.
Oh yeah,
That
my
was
mom.
breakfast, baby.
My mom for lunch when they were growing up, they'd have a jar of jam for lunch.
Oh hell yeah! They put
Yeah,
the
and
Smucker
they'd
in
like
Smuckers. They put
share
the
it
Smuck
with
in
I think
Smuckers.
it was her and 4 other sisters. They'd share a jar of jam and like some bread.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. My mom's had a really hard life. It's crazy.
Dang. Do you think you could do it? Like how long? We're talking fasting. How long could you just eat jam for?
I could probably eat jam for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. And like my mom would try to like use that as like an example of like how I have it better.
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
You're eating strawberry jam for lunch.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you got your bag of little raw
Yeah,
weenies and
yeah.
cheese.
I'm like, strawberry jam every now and then sounds kind of nice.
Oh, it sounds nice
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. So
Do you like? I like a butter mixture on it. Like when restaurants put butter on the toast already, and then you put the jam on.
Mhm.
I always
Yeah.
forget to do that at
You
home.
get that smoothie. You get that smooth.
A
Yeah.
little white and red, baby.
Mhm,
A little
mhm.
white
Yeah,
and
yeah,
red.
I never was a jam and toast fan. I like just jam on its own.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like it on bread.
So you just slammed like
Yeah.
crushed
just
strawberries.
yeah, exactly. But I do love Cheese Whiz on bread
Oh yeah.
and toast.
There's nothing better than forgetting about Cheese Whiz and then remembering it.
Yeah.
There's nothing better, dude. All of a sudden you're
I
sitting
never
there.
forget, bro. Never forget.
Sometimes I'm sitting there and like, let's say
Yeah.
maybe it's you that reminds me. I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I see you get Cheese Whiz or someone get it and I'm like, oh shit, Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
Because they don't
That's
put it
a-
at tables.
No, and it's kind of slept on.
Yeah. Yeah. They,
Probably for a good reason. It's
rubber.
rubber, but
Yeah.
tastes fantastic.
I mean, yeah. Does it even taste like cheese?
It's salt. It just tastes like salt to me.
Yeah. I like that. I call it Cheese Whiz. Like I think of it as cheese.
Yeah.
Because it just has cheese in the name.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's like Monster. You're like, I don't like the regular Monster. You're
Yeah.
like, I don't know what a Red Bull.
What is that flavor?
So then the flavor just becomes Red Bull.
Yeah.
You're like,
Mhm.
okay, that is it.
Do you think you would like say Red Bull's like, okay, we're gonna drop the taurine, we're gonna drop the caffeine. It's just gonna be a soda. We're gonna sell just sodas as well,
Mhm.
but it's Red Bull flavoring.
I'd buy it.
You'd buy that? Yeah.
Oh, I'd buy more
Yeah.
because man, I can't.
Can you imagine having like a 12-pack of Red Bulls that are not like you can have a bunch of them?
Unbelievable, dude.
Like I'd have 3 or 4 in a sitting.
I like Red Bull, regular Red Bull, and I
Yeah.
try and drink the sugar-free ones because I'm like, I don't need probably more sugar. But the
The
regular
diet
Red Bull,
I can't.
no, it's
No,
garbage. Gives me
yeah.
heartburn.
Yeah.
No good.
But the
Regular
yeah.
Red Bull, dude. If I could drink those only for the rest of my
unreal.
life. They're like cigarettes, man.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yep.
just like you can just the small can
It's
too.
perfect.
You
Right
just-
amount.
You sip it back and you're like, I can crack another one.
Mhm.
All of a sudden your stomach hurts a little bit and you're a little too stimmed out. Yeah.
Mm. Never too stimmed out though. That's
No, you
there's
don't.
no
feel
such
it?
thing. No such thing. No such
No
thing.
such thing.
No.
You're a stim daddy.
Mhm.
What? How did we even get there? Actually, to that, like to the jam and toast.
No clue. We went
Eating
from
jams
talking
off-
about single-use plastics
Yeah.
to jam and toast. I have
Yeah.
no clue.
No one's shutting that industry down, like the single-use plastics on like jams and peanut butters, though.
No.
eh?
No.
They're just like,
Yeah.
keep that tight.
Yeah.
Keep that going. I've been watching a lot of videos on the drug epidemic stuff. It's been really depressing.
Is that because you kind of look like a drug
That
addict
could
now?
be, yeah. Like I'm falling
Yeah.
into that. Yeah, man. I've been
I
watching
haven't
a lot-
eaten in 5 days, man. I'm just
Yeah, and I've just
chasing that buzz.
I've been torn on the like, you know how they supply them with
Yeah.
the drugs in some places.
You're like, I might try that out.
Oh jeez, just go in there.
Yeah.
They're like, so what do you usually use? I don't like.
I
What's
don't
the most
know.
popular
I'm
thing?
new.
What's the most like your first time going into a weed store and you're like, I shouldn't be here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
Dude,
I'll get 1 heroin, please.
1 heroin. Can I get a heroin, please?
Combo A.
Yeah.
It's like a Chinese menu.
Yeah. What comes? What do I get with combo? Is there a drink with that?
Yeah.
They just give you a bottle too.
Yeah.
Eh?
You
Like
get
a booze?
Narcan as a side.
Ooh,
Yeah.
daddy. Yeah. Do it with a friend.
Can you take your hat off? I just want to. Oh, your eyes don't even look too bad. I thought your eyes would all be black and shit from like just.
No, I do have a little bit of a little rash,
Yeah.
but it's clearing up. I got my hair trimmed up for the big trip, like a little neck hair trim.
Nice.
Probably can't tell because I probably got some good hat hair, but
Yeah.
just trying to look sharp.
Yeah. Interesting.
I usually actually tan before I go, and then I don't burn. I don't really.
And now
wear
you're just
sunscreen.
gonna burn.
Yeah, I probably couldn't tan because of the
Perfect.
tattoo, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fry out there.
You got another tat?
Like from the other day, it just takes that long to heal, like
Oh.
4 weeks.
Oh,
Like you don't really want to like tan it.
Okay.
Our buddy, he kind of goes crazy. I think
Oh,
he
he
jumped
just he jumped in a
swimming
lake
pool
or a
on
swimming
lake.
pool.
in
Yeah.
the day of or the day after.
Yeah,
That's wild.
guy's reckless for sure.
And his tattoos actually still look
Yeah.
pretty good. Like he
Yeah.
didn't wreck them right
Well, yeah, they look good.
Yeah, he looks sharp. Guy looks
Yeah.
like a thug.
Yeah, we're like a Dallas Cowboys fan, you know?
Does kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Or a Stars fan.
Yeah,
No one talks about the Dallas Stars anymore.
that's Walker and Texas Ranger on his shoulders.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, big Texas
is that
Ranger
how many
fan.
sheriffs he's taken out?
Yeah,
It's the Stars from the Sheriffs.
Yeah,
That's sick, dude. Shout out that guy.
yeah.
I mean, he was on an
shout out that
episode we
guy.
had recently.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That
eh?
was fun.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, we got
That might be my favorite episode.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was good. It was fun. It was
it got
relaxed.
out of hand, like near like the back end of that conversation. Like
Yep.
when we started talking about like Trump's, like if he really, like that got wild.
Yeah, man.
But then I was watching the whole thing. I watched the whole thing. And I'm like,
Yep.
wow, I had like 4 tall boys in an hour and a half.
I didn't even notice. Actually, I didn't even see
Yeah.
it. Dang. I did feel towards the end of that one that I don't know if it came across that way, but I got the feeling in the back of my head. I was like, I got to start like navigating this. Like I got to start like
It was good. It was really good. 'Cause
yeah.
by the end, it was wild. It was getting wild. And it was funny because I saw like as the podcast progressed,
Yeah.
you kind of went to what you would do with What the Pelle. Like you
Yeah,
just
that's
kind
what I
of
felt.
you just kind of became an interviewer.
That's what I felt because I was like, I could see getting a little wild. I was like, okay, I got to start like organizing this a little bit. That's what I felt. Did it seem
I
that
noticed
way?
it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
noticed
okay.
it in the podcast. I'm like,
That's
Pelle's
funny.
just gonna stop interacting with us, and he's now just a director
Yeah.
at this point. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I just got to harness this
That's
in.
funny.
Yeah, I didn't know if it came across that way at
No,
all.
I could.
That's funny.
Because like I remember being there,
Yeah.
and then I watched it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. He ended
That's
up like,
funny.
yeah,
It's
that's
like pop a bird.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, that's good. As long as you guys are good with that.
oh yeah, we had a hoot. That was
Sweet.
fun.
It was fun. It
We
was
got to
good
get
setup.
another guest. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get Mr. Zachary on here too.
yeah.
Guys,
If he's down, I'd be
He,
down.
he agreed. He
I have
agreed.
some questions for him. So
Yeah, some deep dives.
Yep.
So if Zach, you're listening to this, I mean, you're gonna have to listen to this because you're gonna have to cut reels out of this bad boy. Get on this thing. Get yourself ready. Bulk up. Do some push-ups.
or don't eat for 5 days. It's really up to you.
Yeah, get dialed in, dude.
Yeah.
Quit being a wuss. I got some news for you.
All right.
Boeing 787 plane capable of carrying 300 passengers lands in Antarctica in what has been hailed as the world's first. The plane landed in icy conditions in Antarctica's summer evening.
Why did it land there?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to read a little deeper into here, but yeah, that's a big deal that the plane landed there. Maybe it was just for that.
You're telling me planes haven't landed in Antarctica before?
I guess not a plane of this. This is a major operation, a milestone for air traffic to Queen Maud Land.
Okay.
The organization said they managed to bring 12 tons of research equipment. So I guess that's the big thing.
Research.
Yeah. That is where the world kind of ends.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and that's where the beams are too.
Yeah, they're
right?
trying to get through that ice wall.
Yeah. Good luck, buddy. It landed on a 3,000 meter long strip of blue ice.
That's crazy. I don't. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Did you think there's studded tires on that thing?
I wonder.
You think they
No,
got
that
studs?
doesn't matter. The tires don't matter.
No.
No, because the power is coming from the turbines. Turbines. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. The
9/11
turbines. What do you
RIP.
mean, the turbines? They just reverse thrust that thing?
Yeah, like he just flaps down.
Yeah,
and
but they
you're-
have brakes too.
on the tires.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, they brake as well. I'm pretty sure.
Dang.
I'm certain. There's brakes on those things.
Dang.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
man.
know.
Now
I
that
really
thinking
don't.
of
I'm
it,
questioning it.
There's
got to be brakes.
There's got to be brakes. Now that I think of it,
So yeah, it must have studded tires because how else is it going to take off
just
too?
lock. Well, the tires don't matter at takeoff, dude. The tires don't matter at takeoff. They're not driving anything at takeoff. There's no power.
No, but
going to them.
it's. I guess it would just push it.
Yeah,
then.
it could have
Yeah,
skis.
yeah. Huh.
What a mind F, eh?
Wow. Yeah, that is crazy.
When
Yeah,
when a
Planes don't need friction, hey, at
when a-
all with contact with ground.
Okay, this is a question. This is gonna sound really dumb to some people, but hopefully not to you. Hopefully, because it doesn't sound dumb to me. When a plane turns in the air, does
Yeah.
it drift? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does kind of feel like it's like.
Does it get pushed
Yeah, it
sideways
feels like
and
it's
has to
yeah,
compensate?
Yeah, I don't.
Or does it just turn?
Or does it? I think it just because it has to cut the air, right? Has to create resistance on the wings to.
Yeah,
So
but
like it feels like it's drifting though.
yeah, like does it
Yeah.
float away
Yeah.
as you're turning, or
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
well, this says it arranges 10 crafts of various sizes into the continent each year, but this is the first larger plane and
Okay.
can reduce the number of trips needed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
So that's kind of cool. I
Right
thought
on
that'd be
humanity.
worth it. Yeah. Shout out Antarctica.
Shout out humanity, bro.
Yeah, where all the lizard people go, right?
Yep.
Colombia has started sterilizing hippos that are descendant animals illegally brought to the country by Pablo Escobar in the 80s.
Do you think that's because like people are fucking them or what?
It says, I think I read somewhere in here, they have no natural predators in Colombia and have been declared an invasive species that is upsetting. Divisive. Said they're aggressive 3-ton animals, and it's complicated.
Shit, I know a couple aggressive 3-ton animals.
Yeah, we have them at our bar here, don't we?
Yeah, they're locals.
Dang, yeah. So there's now there's more than 100 of these hippos that aren't native there that Pablo just brought over.
Okay.
Do you think they were full of
Cocaine?
yeah,
That cocaine?
yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
yeah,
But they've been euthanized?
Yeah, they're euthanizing them.
So like they just like castrate them.
Yeah, I guess they're taking them out one by one and just making sure. It costs about $9,800 and involves risks to the hippopotamus, including allergic reactions to the anesthesia or death.
So why not just kill them? If
I'm
they
gonna
don't
guess-
want to depop, if they want to.
Yeah, you don't think PETA would be very big in
PETA?
Colombia? Well, maybe that's big, but PETA, like
PETA, there you go.
Yeah, did I say PETA?
You said pedo.
Damn.
Your brain is
it's a buddy of
definitely.
mine.
You've gone like full hippie, eh? You're like just kidding.
I have dreads. eh, you guy?
like wow.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
And then I think this is the final one I got for you today.
Yeah. Okay.
Why do we itch?
That's a good question. Yeah. What is an itch?
So they scientists have looked into it, and they're looking into it, and the enzyme dubbed V8 triggers an itch by activating protein PAR1. It's found on the skin neurons that carry various signals like pain, heat, and itch to the brain. So you're scratching an itch. It's a V8. You know?
Not an inline 6.
No,
eh?
they would never dare.
Yeah. Now, is that why itching kind of feels good? It's because it's related to those like pain and other receptors.
Yeah, you kind of get a
because
dopamine
like there's
hit once it's
yeah,
gone.
yeah.
Like with pain, some
Yeah.
people like pain because it's
Yeah.
like afterwards you get a big hit of
Huh.
like you're good. Do you are you an itchy person? Like do
I
you,
am.
do you scratch and itch a lot?
Yep.
Yeah. Where's their top spot for
My
you?
face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
scratch my face a lot. Doing it right now, but it's like right where here
Okay.
and like here.
And that you've always done it?
No, I remember I was probably like 25.
What do you
So it
thought?
started at 25.
What do you think? Like was it after the STDs?
Well, I went to a doctor. I went to a doctor and he said that I had rosacea.
Okay.
So he gave me like a cream to help it, but the cream is full of steroids. Like,
Hell
and
yeah, baby.
I don't want to have like. Have you seen clips of people that are like their skin gets dependent on steroid?
Oh, really?
creams, and then they like peel, like their skin it gets like, yeah, you should look that up. That is brutal.
Because it
dude.
kind of just like needs that
yeah.
thing, hey?
Yeah, and then you get dependent on like steroid, type in topical steroid cream.
Oh, I just looked it up, man.
Yeah, you get like, yeah,
This is bad. If you guys want to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
something to ruin your day, this is rough.
yeah, it's really bad. It's dangerous. You do not want to get dependent on topical steroids.
Looks like meth, dude.
Yeah, yeah. And I got scared. I'm like, I don't want that shit to happen. So I just put up with the itchy face. But the only thing is, because I scratch it often, it gets red.
Okay.
And then it looks like I have a drinking problem.
Yeah, I mean, you did go sober for a month, so.
Yeah, I don't have a drinking problem. But it's just rosacea. It's just rosacea.
You just get mad, eh?
Yeah, so.
Telling you.
Yeah.
So do you think you're gonna get help for your drinking problem, or do you think your skin is always gonna be that way?
I think I'll get help for rosacea.
Because I'm looking into a place for eating disorders. So
Yeah,
maybe we can go together.
Can buy one, get one.
And
maybe.
we can. The nice thing about that is
Yeah.
if we both want to fix ourselves, we
Yeah.
can continue the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. And the funny thing is, I might walk out with an eating disorder, and you might walk out with a drinking disorder.
Hell yeah, dude!
So,
Dap me up, baby.
yeah,
And that's this podcast.
yeah,
Is there any topics you wanna go over today?
We're gonna stay on the topic of drinking.
Okay.
Apparently, scientists have now developed a beverage or like a pill that cuts BCA by 50%.
What did I bring up last podcast?
Did you bring that up?
The safety shot.
Really?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Cuts your blood alcohol
Okay.
50%. But you got the. I didn't have the details. Share these details, dude, because I didn't know how it worked or anything.
Yeah, so you take this, I think it's a drink or
Yep.
some form of pill.
Yeah.
And it takes 30 minutes and it'll cut your BAC down by 50% in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Did it say how it worked?
It didn't. I just read the headline.
Okay, that's the same
Yeah.
point I got to. I seen it. It was called, the drink I seen was called Safety Shot.
Yeah.
And it was that formula.
Okay.
And I mean, the website, dude, if you go on the website,
It looks questionable.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, the one that I was reading, it was just scientifically backed. Like they studied it.
Like, this company looks like they make science projects, not beverages or
Oh,
or
really?
supplements.
Oh, okay.
No,
So
like,
it looks legit.
yeah, it does, but they also don't say it. Like, I personally
Yeah.
at that time couldn't find any information on how it worked.
Yeah. So you thought it was just like bullshit.
Yeah, but it was advertised at an MMA event, which
Yeah.
kind of checks out.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Dang. Do you think you're gonna use it? Like, when would you use something like that?
I think I'd use it often.
What if? Okay, get this.
I think I'd use it actually quite often.
Okay, you use it, but you can't get an erection for 2 days. You're good.
Yeah.
Like, you're just limp noodle
Yeah.
for 2 days. Okay, cool.
I got no one to impress.
Okay.
So yeah, why not?
Okay, but get this. You still can get like incredibly like worked up, if you know what I mean. But you just can't get a
Yeah.
stiff baloney if you
Yeah.
catch my drift.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got soft salami.
Yeah.
as
I'd
they say
probably
in the industry.
soft salami. Yeah. Yeah. I could probably do it. I could probably
You-
work around it. Yeah.
You can't jam your toast, if you know what I'm saying.
Get cheese your whiz.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, no, I'd probably be fine with that. I just think about it this way. Like you go out to a bar and you're staying at a hotel and you already know you're going to get a shitty sleep in a hotel.
Yep.
And then you just add on the booze on top of that. It just makes your night worse, right? So you pop one of those safety shots, brings your BAC down drastically.
Yeah, you drink
You
some
actually,
Gatorade.
yeah, and you get a really great night's sleep without a hangover.
You wake up the next day, you probably feel way better.
Yeah. Like that'd be cool because you could have like also it probably will boost liquor sales.
Yeah, and yeah, that's maybe not the best thing, but it's probably good too. Like, it probably decreased drunk driving,
Yeah.
like accidents at
Yeah.
least.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I'm
The
here
thing is,
for it.
I would. There will be people that'll treat it like a game.
Oh yeah, like it'll probably start off going the wrong way first.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah.
Like where
people will
people-
be just to the point of poisoning.
Yeah.
And they'll just do that safety shot
Like
to
the
see if it
Narcan.
actually works. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Be Narcan with safety
Yeah.
shots. Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's kind of like innovation is our worst enemy.
Yep. But also our best friend.
Amen,
So,
brother.
Another win for humanity. Another win for humanity.
Another one. We're landing in
Yeah.
Antarctica and
Yeah.
freaking
Unreal.
cutting
Unreal.
our blood alcohol,
Yep.
dude. Well, if we can get our hands on one of those, we should
Try it.
We should try it.
Yeah.
Do a pod on
I
it. Do you
bet you
think they'll
they're-
taste good?
No, I have a feeling they wouldn't, and I also have a feeling they'll be illegal in Canada.
Yeah, that checks out. that checks out.
Like,
We get
oh no, Crown Royal will go bankrupt.
Yeah,
like
we get plastic straws
Yeah.
back, and they're like, yeah, but you're never gonna get this.
yeah.
What was I gonna say? It's something I can't remember. So that's cool. That's nice.
What was I gonna say? I had a weird thought. Do you know Olivia Rodrigo?
Yep.
Do
Don't know her personally, but
no. Do you think she's the like studio's backup plan for Taylor Swift?
ooh, yeah, I could see that.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're like,
They're pushing her.
yeah.
But I do prefer her music, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, her
with you.
music's good. Yeah.
It's a little bit punky, a little
Yeah.
bit, rocky
Yeah.
sometimes.
Because like at some point Taylor Swift will run. Is she independent now? Do you know her albums are they independent, or is she under contract still?
I think she bought them all, right? That's
I have no
and the
clue.
ones she couldn't buy, she remade acoustically,
Oh, and that's how she got
Yeah.
around it. That's
Yeah.
smart.
and then
That's
that
really
album
smart.
blew up.
Dang,
'Cause
I respect that.
Scoot,
Yeah.
Scoot got in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
How about that guy? I remember the one Justin Bieber documentary.
Yeah, and
where
he was
just
a
like
dick in that
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, but they made him seem like
Yeah, they
he's
hyped
just
him
like this
up.
genius.
yeah.
Which maybe there's more to the story.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe from his position, he's like, hey, I'm doing business, and they agreed to this.
Yeah, and this is just my job.
Yeah, now they're complaining.
Yeah.
And I'm beholden to do the best for my record company.
Yeah. Probably
You
good chance.
Meanwhile, they're Starbucking it.
Yeah.
And being like, no.
yeah,
And he's like, well, I can get AI artists.
maybe.
What do you think you could listen to an AI artist? Like, be
Yeah.
a fan of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't. Because some artists are so annoying to begin with. Anyways, it'd be nice to know that they're not real people.
But how could you listen to them on podcasts?
What do you mean?
Like, like part of the fun of artists is that you get to listen to them on podcasts. You're like, ooh, this is
Yeah.
neat. And then like, how would this AI thing go on there? And would you tip them?
No, probably not. No.
Like, would you buy their music? Because then
no.
you have to wonder,
well,
where's it going?
No one buys music now. We
No,
just
that's
pay
true.
a streaming company.
That is true. Which
So-
is kind of AI, hey?
Kind of in itself, yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine with like AI artists. I really
Like the whole thing can be
Yeah.
AI?
not the whole thing. I think there should be like subgenres. Like I don't think an AI artist should be making the same money as a non-AI artist, right?
Yeah.
I think because AI artists don't need to make money
Yeah, where's it going? There's just
Yeah.
some dude,
Yeah.
this chubby fella sitting
behind
like,
a desk, and he's
Like three
but
hairs on the
that's
top of his
another
head.
thing too. It could be anybody behind the artist. And they've worked to develop that AI and that like
Mhm.
project. So maybe they deserve it. I don't know.
Yeah, innovation, right?
Yeah.
We're back to
Yeah.
humanity.
Yeah.
Win for humanity. Who was it? Wasn't there? Didn't Drake sue someone for making an AI version of his song,
I would imagine.
or making him AI someone else's
Maybe,
song?
yeah, I think him and The Weeknd, I think, had AI versions or something.
Right, and he sued and got them to take it all down.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, how do you do that on the internet? Like, once it's out there, baby,
Yeah.
she's out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is something. Like, do you get those Facebook reminders of like this time in history, or like
No.
this time in your history, like you made this status?
I'm never on Facebook.
Oh man, it's I got a couple of notifications about it. It's
It's a-
humbling.
It's yeah, that's why I don't go on it.
One of them I read the other day is anybody going to Mark's. I don't know if it was Mark, like a friend of ours, or if it was Mark's Work Warehouse.
And you said that?
Yeah, it was a status. And I was going to comment back on it now. It was like from like 10 years ago. I was going to comment back now. I guess not.
Oh,
Yeah,
cow.
dude. I also made one that was borderline, a little bit borderline. And it said, I think it was when Hangover came out, and it said, it would be incredible to be a little Chinese man. I deleted that one, so you guys will never find it. But I'm like, what the hell was I talking about?
I mean, that would be kind of neat.
It would be, but like, you think that's a good idea? Like when your parents told you when you're
Yeah.
young, you put it on the internet, it's never going away.
Yeah.
Facebook's just like, hold my beer.
Well, I mean, what are we doing now?
Yeah, baby.
10 years down the road, we're gonna be like, fuck, we shouldn't have put this out.
Yeah, we'll just go
So-
back and delete.
Yeah.
But you how there's cancel culture and people go look it up.
Yeah.
Facebook's like, no, we got you.
We'll cancel you. You can cancel yourself.
Yeah, just we'll do
Yeah.
this for you.
Yeah, we'll
Like,
do it for you.
Quit looking for stuff. We're gonna find it.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
I'm pretty sure I got some stupid tweets out there.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about that
Yeah.
too much because people are gonna go looking. But at least if you're looking, follow us. like the
Beauty's in the
podcast.
eye of the beholder, so
I think that was one
there
of your
might
statuses.
there might be something in there. Yeah, I tweet that
with a heart emoji or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. With a dove emoji.
It was. I think it was beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Don't be afraid to reach out. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
And it was a profile like,
Yeah.
oops.
Yeah, you do
How
the-
about those, dude?
Yeah. Ooh, those were good.
Yeah,
Those were heat.
come at the
Was
king,
that
baby.
just like a MacBook window?
That
like
was
a
a
MacBook webcam?
Yeah, man.
Unreal.
I don't know what I was doing. Like,
Hey,
and
hey.
just brave enough
It
to post that
worked.
on. Did it?
It worked.
How many people were looking at that and being like, oh,
Nah, back in the day, like, fuck, that's sick.
that's such a sick. This
Yeah.
guy's got a camera on his
It's
computer.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was all I seen those. I'm like,
Do you know what's crazy? Like, you guys had computers and stuff back then. I didn't have a computer.
no, that's probably
That's
good.
one thing I didn't have. Was
That's
I didn't
probably
have a
good.
laptop or anything. Oh, I had a laptop, but it was such trash. It was garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It
you have
wasn't
to
an
imagine
Apple or
too.
anything. It
Like
was,
I had 2 older sisters, so you can
Yeah.
imagine how often I got that thing.
yeah.
So when I got it, baby, it was picture,
Game
picture,
on.
picture.
Game
picture.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pose you like Zoolander.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hammering about 30
Yeah.
second timers,
Yeah.
3 second timers, 10 second timers.
Blue steel every time.
Yeah, catch me off guard. Ooh, I'm just cooking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, look at I'm walking by.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
it was
Sweet.
yeah, it was so you had to fight your sisters. I wasn't allowed to have MSN like Messenger
Okay.
until I was 16. So by the time I hit 16, it was MSN. Nobody was on.
You were on was it BBM?
Yeah,
Blackberry
probably
Messenger?
BBM, yeah. Probably trying to fit into something.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, yeah, dude. How about that? How about back in the day trying to fit in?
Yeah.
You missed that?
I did not. I did not.
Dude.
I did not miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the stress of just not
Yeah.
being made fun of, eh?
Yeah, yeah. And
Not
like
being a
just
piece of shit.
and like trying to hide in the background
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah.
Man, it'd be great to be that guy.
Yeah.
A lot of that going on.
Yeah. Except for me, I doubled down and I became like very out there. I feel like
Yeah,
very
I
out
think you
there.
did it right,
Yeah.
man. I think I only figured that out grade 11, grade 12
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah.
I'm not going to pretend I figured it out
Yeah,
all the way.
I'm gonna stick out so much that people see me.
Well, it's
So,
just like I don't give a
Fuck,
shit
yeah.
anymore. I'm just rolling through this thing to the
Yeah.
end.
I came up with a business idea yesterday.
Oh no.
So, you know how like barber shops can give like men haircuts?
You pause. Can you pitch this to me though?
I haven't written up a pitch.
It's
but-
okay. I think you can go off the cuff.
Okay.
Hit me.
Welcome, Dragons. My name is Torrie Zacharias, and today we are going to be freeballing. Freeballing is a men's barber shop company that specializes in haircuts as well as pubic haircuts.
Oh wow.
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 So you like the normal haircut for men is typically a lineup, some form of fade, skin fade.
Yep.
Why not have that on your nether regions?
Oh, that's genius. What's your projected net worth?
Probably 1/4 past a hair.
Do you have a barber in house? Like, can we see an
Yeah,
example?
yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
have this specific cut?
No, not yet. No, I haven't perfected it myself,
Okay.
but we will have trained professionals on site. And the kicker is, if they're willing to, we will post the haircut
That's
on our OnlyFans, and you will get
that's-
20% of the revenue.
That's genius. That's actually pretty sweet. It would be sweet if when you did the pitch, you brought a barber for each of the dragon to give them, you know, how they give them a sample.
Yeah, yeah.
Give 'em a
Can you
cut.
imagine like your dick piece getting a lineup?
That'd be sick.
Or like
man.
a fade, like a fucking skin fade? That's
That'd
funny
be
shit.
sick. It's just like, and it becomes the new thing.
Yeah. But also, who's cutting dick hair?
Someone would do it, man. People do
Oh.
everything.
I just like, and then the name, the free balling is the name.
Free balling. That's genius. I think you should start it.
Yeah.
Would you work it or just kind of?
I would just manage it.
You're
yeah.
the Scooter
Yeah.
Braun of free balling.
Yeah. And yeah, that'd be, and then like if you want, you can sign the waiver and make a little extra cash on your.
Yeah, that really kind of increases, like, you know, the barber. The famous thing is you share everything with your barber, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Now
They-
you really are sharing everything.
Now you share it all.
Yeah.
I could also see it going, you know, like the Thai massage way. You know,
Yeah.
kind of like what happens if a guy, you know,
you get like a tug out of it as well.
you get a little handsy down there and you get a little carried away.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't thought that far really.
No, I think you're onto something. I think, and then imagine like the black barber shops.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got a little better vibe going in there.
Yeah. Now imagine how casual conversations about dicks would be too with men.
Yeah.
It might promote men's like sexual health too, because it's just like, oh,
yeah, just a little off the top.
Yeah.
Just a little, oh, you got a bump over here.
Yeah.
You should get that checked out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I noticed you only have one nut.
Have you looked into it?
Have you looked into it? Like it would give like
brother looking out for a brother kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now, where would the line be drawn? Like in terms of the hair cutting? Like, are you doing the full nether regions?
I would say just like your balls and like the triangle.
Okay, yeah.
Like the upper half there and your shaft. Some guys have hairy shafts, so I wouldn't know.
Have mercy.
But like, yeah, some guys do. So
that whole thing.
Yeah,
it'd be a risky,
that whole kit and
like,
caboodle. Yeah,
it'd be cool if it was a straight razor too to really add some like risk to the whole event. Yeah. Just like
I think it would just be so funny because like you got like your lineup happening and the guy's just like
they're combing it.
Yeah, and he's like right in line with your dick.
It starts,
and he's like, so can't believe the Blue Jays this year, right? And like just having casual conversations with your dick in his face.
I feel like the first few times I'd be like, hey buddy, I get it, but I need you to focus. Yeah. I need you to focus. I'm trying to focus.
Would you be looking down at it, like, or would you be like trying to like look away?
Oh man, I'd be looking up.
Yeah, I don't think I could look down at it either.
I'd be looking to the heavens, man. Just yay! 2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah,
4
yeah.
+ 4
Because
is
like
8.
I feel like if you're looking down at him, it's too personal.
He looks up at you.
Yeah, that's matrimony.
You want to? He pulls out the mirror.
Yeah, you can get your ass in it.
Just reaches around.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just clean up the sides a little bit?
Looks good, man. Yeah, looks good.
Looks great.
Appreciate you.
Dang.
And then you just dap them up.
Yeah. Does he put like the aftershave like they do?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Slap around your dick a little with some alcohol.
For sure. That'd be kind of nice.
What is aftershave actually? Hang on.
It's alcohol, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Like initially, it's alcohol based.
Okay.
Scent.
What does it do?
It's apparently dries out your pores. Like it like closes your pores.
Oh, okay. It keeps your skin
and
clear.
It like disinfects it a bit.
Nice.
I don't know. It's an old timey thing.
You don't do it. I don't do it.
I do it.
Yeah?
After I shave. Yeah.
Dang, it feels cool, eh?
But I also shave with like a manual razor. Like if I want to get down to my skin better, I don't use an electric. I use an actual razor.
See, but the thing for you too though is you still have that nice complexion of your beard. If I do that, like right now, this is disgusting. And if I cut with like a regular razor, it goes so deep, I look like I'm 14 again.
Oh yeah.
Like I look like a 14.
See, I cannot get close enough. Even if I shave normally, you can still see little black dots all over my face.
I'm incredibly jealous of that.
I hate that though.
Really?
Well, yeah, it'd be nice if I could actually clean my face up.
No, dude, you look at like a distinguished gentleman. Like right now, you got like a nice thing going. Yeah. You got like not quite a 5 o'clock, I would say. Just a little stub.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, and then you got the clean, like solid stash. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here with like 14 hairs
and haven't eaten in 5 days.
I look like Tom Hanks in the first 3 hours of the 6-hour Castaway movie.
How many teeth have you taken out with a skate?
Yeah, man. I look like Tim Thanks. I look like Chet Hanks, baby.
You're welcome.
Bomba Clot.
Boom, boom.
Oh shit!
That guy's wild.
That guy, I love him.
I love Chet Hanks. Yeah, he's funny. I don't know if I think he's serious, right?
I think he's serious. I think he's seriously convinced himself, or he's genius. It's like Bad Baby, or who's Bad Baby?
Young Gravy.
Who's the girl who's on? My brain is going. I almost said
Dr.
Tim
Phil?
Hortons. Yeah, Dr. Phil.
Bad Barbie.
Bad. Is that it?
Yeah,
Bad
I think
Barbie?
so.
Yeah, it's like her. Yeah. Like it's just an act.
Yep.
Cool. You got any more stories for me? I feel like you got more stories. I
do have one, but it's I don't know if I want to share it.
I think you can.
I really don't know.
Be brave.
So
No, if you don't want to share, you don't have to.
what? Like, do you think I'm okay to?
You're
you know
definitely
what?
okay.
Yeah.
Too,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I went for lunch the other day in one of our major cities, and they have a restaurant. It's called the Salisbury House. I'm sure locals know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's really established in Winnipeg.
Yeah,
sure.
it's a chain restaurant. Their thing is burgers, shakes. Like, it's very like diner-esque.
Yeah.
And their tagline for their burgers is they're called nips. Is the name of their sandwich. And I went in for lunch. I had some time to kill, so I grabbed lunch. Ordered double nip and cheese with fries, side of gravy, and a Coke. And as I'm ordering, I turn up to the waitress and I say, "Yes, I will get a double nip and cheese, please." And as I'm saying this, I make eye contact with the waitress, and if you know the term, what nip means, it's racial slang for Asian heritage or culture.
Yeah.
It's a derogatory term, but for some reason, Salisbury House decided to keep the name nip as their sandwich.
Scott, I'll cover your ass here, and I'll double down with you. So if you go out, I'll burn out with you here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like going to a convenience store and still ordering a pack of fags.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, in UK, how they call cigarettes fags.
Yeah. It's the same sort of deal. But like, how does that not? How does no one talk about that?
I have no clue. No clue. Anyways, back to my story. The waitress was Asian. Was an Asian lady.
So did you double clutch at all?
I looked her right in the eyes.
Said it.
And said I'd get a double nip and cheese. And then as I said it, I locked up. But I kept eye contact.
Full confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
And I didn't. And I know it means nothing, but in my head, I know it means everything, you know?
I think, if it's eating up your conscience, are you looking for advice on this, or what are you looking
Yeah.
for? Okay.
Like,
if it's eating up your conscience, I think you owe her like a gift, maybe. Maybe a return to the restaurant and a tip.
I did tip her well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many yen?
Yeah. And then
just double down.
as I said it, then I'm like, oh, then she's like, double nip and cheese. And I said, yeah, I'll have a double cheeseburger. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm like, wow.
You're like, okay.
Yeah, I panicked.
Your brain reset. Hey,
yeah.
That's progress.
Yeah, I guess. But how can Salisbury House have that as a, like, how is that still the name of their burgers?
Dude, it's old school, baby. She doesn't do those terms don't fade,
No.
man. Our grandparents don't give a shit.
No,
dude.
it's crazy.
That was their place, dude.
It's
There's
rude.
nobody.
It's rather rude.
You're the first like sub 30-year-old to enter a Salisbury House in the past like 5-10 years.
That's a good point. No one in there's thought of that.
There's no way I work in that place.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
did they have Interact? Like, did they have?
Yep.
Could you pay Visa or anything, or is it
Yep.
just still like
check and cash, traveler's checks? Yeah. No.
Is it like, was the building updated? Because I don't think
it was not. No. But
like,
don't get me, the burgers are fantastic.
good. It's like Chicken Delight.
Yeah. And I also feel like a Sal's, if the grungier and grosser it is, the better the food.
Because you know the employees have been there since opening.
Yeah. They still smoke cigarettes in some sections.
Oh, I believe it, man.
Yeah. You're not supposed to, but they do.
Yeah, they're like, light it up.
Yep.
I love the smell of smoke with my hash.
Yeah,
Like some hash.
I kind of
with my
miss
hash.
that, dude. I kind of miss
I do,
indoor
man.
smoking.
Like, how crazy was it that you could literally sing this far apart and there'd be a little divider, and the one across from you was a smoking and yours wasn't.
Oh yeah, it's
I
great.
do miss that too.
And then like the smell of the building when you walk in.
you could see it.
It's like that blue haze.
You could see the haze and the tiles on the ceiling. Every place that you could smoke in was tiles.
Yeah, and no one's gonna our generation will be the last generation that remembers that.
Like, we caught the tail end, and it happened. It switched over so quick. So fast.
Yeah, and they adapted quickly too. It was just. I remember my parents not even like being really upset about it.
Okay.
They were like, "Yeah, it is kind of gross."
Yeah, they
kind of like agreed with it.
Yeah, you could do it. Can you still do it in hotels in the U.S.?
Some, I think, but the whole point is that you're advertising smoke free. Like, that's your.
You're gonna get
more people with it being a smoke free property for sure.
There's less people smoking than there is. Not smoking. Yeah, I miss that, man. In your barbershop, would you let smoking
Yes,
section?
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Marlboro. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my experience with the Salisbury House. I'm sorry that I think I said it appropriately. I'm not certain if I covered that correctly, but I think
No, you're good.
I think I did.
It's on the
So,
menu. You can only do what you can do.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
next time you could go in there and you can maybe,
And
change your approach, but
like the worst part is I've thought of this before because I went there before and I'm like, I can't believe their burgers are
so
called
now
that.
you were just intentionally racist. That's it. You thought of it before and you're like, no, I'm saying it.
No, but I'm like I was like, I can't believe they're called that. Now imagine if someone at that ethnicity was working here, and it just so happens the second time I go in there, that person was working there. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Change
wild,
it.
Change it. Salisbury.
So yeah, watch they get canceled now.
You shut down.
I shut down Salisbury
my
House
goodness,
because of
man.
that stupid name.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Well, that's it.
R.I.P. Maybe I did him justice then,
Yeah, I got to make a note here actually after that note. Dang, man, that's Salisbury. I'm trying to think of any other restaurants that are still doing stuff like that or any stores.
with like stupid names.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got no, I mean Hooters could be kind of.
I've never had Hooters.
You've never been to Hooters?
No, I walked in. We almost got a table. It's too busy.
Yeah.
We left. And this was with my family.
Love that for you.
I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Hooters is an experience. Everyone there is gross.
It's a little bit
Like the people are gross that are
Yeah.
eating there, not the staff. But
I'll be honest with you. It feels like a little much for me.
it is a lot.
Like,
Yes.
It's a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's really, we got to
Yeah.
do this?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But you're also like, you're going in there.
It's
and
like,
you're-
oh really? We got to do this? Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's like going in a strip club and you're
Yeah.
like, you gotta be dressed like that.
Yeah.
It's being that guy. Like
Yeah.
you know where you're going.
Yeah, for sure. Apparently, there's an even worse restaurant called Tilted Kilt,
Okay.
and it's a chain in Alberta,
Okay.
and they make the waitresses wear like really, really, really short kilts.
Oh man, the clientele, dude.
Yeah, oh, you know who's going in
The
there.
clientele, man.
You know who's going in there.
What do you think? 50-year-old men
And
businessmen,
like riggers. And
rigger. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
buddy. Look at the
Yeah.
look at the cheeks on that
Yeah.
piglet.
oh
Oh
god. Yeah.
man, I bet that could cut some logs, baby.
Stop it.
I bet that sucker could really
Stop.
mess up some porcelain, huh?
Stop.
Hey, Billy.
Oh, mess up the force.
Get the drill out, am I right?
Oh my god.
We got oil to dig.
Oh, shut up. But yeah, that
Hey.
demographic. I think the one I saw was in Lord Minister. I was passing it and I'm like, Tilted Kilt. What is Tilted Kilt? Googled it. I'm like, oh.
We should see if we can do a pod out of
this
one of those.
is yeah. Oh, we should.
That would be
That'd be-
unbelievable, dude.
and like interview strangers as they walk
Yeah.
by.
Hey, you
Yeah.
wanna jump in? Oh, dude, but could you imagine the strangers just like, hey, fuck Trudeau?
Yeah, it'd be great. That'd be great.
Oh, we should try.
That'd be
I mean,
funny
if we see
shit.
one and we got the equipment, we should load
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
load out.
Well, we will be going to Minneapolis here in the coming weeks.
Yep,
we
soon.
are we packing? Are we going to do a pod while we're down there?
I think we should.
Yeah,
I think we should.
we have the opportunity. We got groupies
yeah, we
now
got some buddies.
Well, yeah, we got roadies to
I could
manage the audio and stuff.
I could, if they want to be on it too.
Oh, that's a
I
good
could
idea.
Get, I
Yeah,
could get
we
some
can
more
do that
mics
too.
and we could
Yeah.
get them.
Yeah, we should ask him. Yeah,
Yeah, or maybe not both of them. Maybe we just pick one. They
Mhm.
fight for it, kind of like
yeah,
know.
Gladiator.
Yep.
What was I going to ask you? Are you excited for Hot Mulligan?
Oh man, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I'm actually excited for just being with the boys.
yeah.
just being with the
Yeah.
listen to some punk, like
Yeah.
some
I
whining
don't
about
think
shit
there's anything better than just going out with your buddies
and listening to a live band.
Yeah.
and just like I get why chicks like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, because they're out with their girlfriends. They're
They're out with their
listening
girls.
to music
For
they
boys, like a little bit of
Oh, yeah.
bandish and a little bit of the boys.
and like just the right amount of goofy. You know,
Yeah, man. There's
Dang, there's nothing
than
better
dudes
than
being
just
dudes.
going out with the fellas. No. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so excited when I heard that. I heard we had a couple more fellas
Yeah.
with us. That was like,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah. It'll be fun. Cannot wait.
Yeah, you're excited?
Yeah.
What
definitely
part are
excited.
you looking forward to the
Oh, the
most?
concert.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, they start at 5:30. There's 4 openers.
How tired are our legs going to be? My knees are going to be blown out, baby.
Maybe. Yeah.
Should I fast
You
before?
maybe should have some more calcium.
Do you think I should fast
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Do you think I should fast while we're there? Just ruin your guys' weekend?
Yeah.
Every restaurant we go in, I don't eat. Just like, dude, come on, have a snack.
Yeah.
No,
No.
you guys
I'm
eat.
good.
I'll watch.
I heard they have really good food here. Wouldn't know.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet you should have some.
And
Sounds
like,
like
contradict us too.
Yeah.
Like, you guys should really be fasting. It's way better.
Yeah.
You're like,
do you know what that burger's
Yeah.
doing in your stomach right
Yeah.
now? Oh god. Nothing, dude. No,
you're the worst enemy. Yeah.
Oh, it's like the energy drink conversation. It's like energy drinks are bad for you.
oh yeah.
It's like, I mean, there's worse shit. I mean, there's probably other stuff that
Yeah.
I'm doing that's worse.
Yeah.
And you're probably
Doing the
worse.
same thing.
There's nothing, nothing worse than someone being like, I'm gonna say it, like 100 pounds overweight or 200 pounds overweight, and they're like, you shouldn't drink those energy drinks. And in my head, I'm like, let's just all focus on getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all focus on being better.
Mhm.
We all got our thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay.
Yep. You really shouldn't be drinking those energy drinks.
okay, fuck off.
So
I'm not drinking those energy drinks. I'm fasting, dude.
fuck you, dude. I'm fasting, bro.
I'm fasting.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how fast I'm probably gonna be?
You're probably real quick right
I'd
now.
probably
Do you feel
quit.
light on your feet?
Dude,
Yeah.
that first
Really?
day, actually, I felt like sparky. Yeah, like, but you know what I mean? It's probably
Yeah.
a little bit like you said, placebo, or
Yeah.
like in your head.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you're like, you drink too much and you're like, I'm fine, I can
Yeah.
run forever. And
Yeah.
then you see like someone will video you and you're like, wow, it was not fun. It's probably like that. I'm like, I'm fast. And you'd watch me do something. You'd be like, what the hell?
Well, that was
going on?
like that one day we were playing slow pitch in that tournament.
Yeah.
For some reason, I felt super light on my feet.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what it was because
Yeah.
I ate like I normally would. It just
Yeah.
was a weird day.
Just sparked
That
up.
yeah,
dude.
it feels so good.
Adrenaline.
Yeah,
baby.
maybe that was it.
But there's nothing worse than the opposite.
Oh,
Like
when you
when your
feel
legs are
super
heavy?
sluggish, yeah. Oh,
You got like no bounce in
pop.
your
Yeah,
step.
you got no pop.
You're just dead legged and you're like,
Yeah.
what did I do?
Yeah. Or you don't have the emotion to be there.
Yeah.
You're so defeated. You're like, oh, I don't wanna-"
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're just like, what am I doing? Someone
Yeah.
better should be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, you want to close this sucker out or you got something more to cover today?
I got nothing else to add, really. No.
Cool, man. I feel like this was a fun episode again. It's good
Yeah.
to be back in here with you, dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, this week, I know it's sappy and cheesy, but this week I just thought to myself, I'm grateful for you, man.
Thanks. Yeah,
Actually,
I appreciate that.
like, not just even joking around. I know we joke around and stuff,
Yeah.
but I'm happy to do this with you.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. Love that I got that invite. So
Like to do this?
yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Me and you, baby.
It's been a ride. It's been a wild ride.
There's no
and
thin
it's-
without thick, dude.
That there isn't. And it's only getting better. We ordered lights and stuff. You were saying,
Yeah, we got some new lighting coming
Yeah.
in, so that
Yeah.
should help things out.
And I think coming next year, we should do something with this wall.
Some decorating. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys have anything, or if that's something you guys do,
Yeah.
and you got some stuff we can throw up on this wall,
If you want to send us something to put on the wall, we will.
Yeah.
We can do that.
still we'll throw it on there and we'll shout you
Yep.
out, and we'll have your art as long as it fits the demo. Then send it our way and we'll put it up for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sweet. Well, thank you guys for listening, and make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. If you got a comment to say, or you got a friend that wants to listen to it, do it. Thanks for listening to this episode of Through Thick and Thin.
Take care, guys.